In this video, we have the Kyosho Fazer D2. This is their brand new, ready-to-run rear-wheel drive RC drift car. And we're going to be talking about the #1 first do must modification that you just have to do if you have this car. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is RoadsideRC. You'll tend to find me bashing or crawling or drifting or racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos. And I'm going to be honest, we'll just jump straight to it. What is the first thing that you have to do? Well, you know this car. If you know this AE86, you know it from Initial D. And in that movie, it's a tofu delivery car. And depending on if you watch the cartoon or the live action and the different models there, a lot of the times it had a blacked out hood. And of course it had the tofu delivery stickers along the side. To the rescue comes RC cut and paste graphics with a few different sizes of the logo itself for you to use, plus a matte black layout here for the hood. So in this video, we're going to be putting these on because you just have to. It's like mandatory. I'm actually a little disappointed that Kyosho didn't include the stickers in the kit so that you could choose to put them on straight out of the box. RC Cut and Paste makes these for some different size vehicles. It looks like the small is probably too small. But between that medium and the large, it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them out. Yes, they are already cut. They are already actually cut out. So you could just peel them. I'm not ready to peel them off that backing yet. I want to see which size fits better first. Okay, it goes like this. Smaller words back. Ooh. That's that medium size. That might be just about right. Let's see, the large. That large looks like it's going to be too big. I don't know. What do you think? So this image from the cartoon here, it looks like the sticker goes almost all the way from the door crease line here all the way to the door handle, which means that this large would be much closer to accurate. Same there. Again, it goes from the door handle almost way to the body parting line. Yeah, so it's actually pretty big on it. Bigger looks more accurate to the cartoon. I'm going to go for the large and see how, and we're just going to go for it here. Before the door handle, I'm going to line it up. Ta-da! Here, get to line up. Okay, very cool. Yeah, that looks about right. That's the large one for this 10 scale body. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Now, I think the trickier bit here is going to end up being the hood. Looks like we can put it on either direction, so he gave us plenty of room to work with. But it's only supposed to go to the edge of this body line right here. Right here, the edge of the body line, edge of the headlights is as far as it's supposed to go. That body line here is really fine. So I don't think if I put this on and then try to come in and cut the line that I'll be able to find it or cut it straight to save me, because I'm not that good at this stuff. In order to reinforce that line, what I'm going to do is take some masking tape here. And I'm going to put it right along that edge. Make it easier for me to feel that edge. Maybe I'll go ahead and put 2 of them on there. What the heck? Again, this big sticker's already cut. Whole thing's going to come off as one. That's fine. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to lay it down here. Whoa! I pulled it. I shouldn't have pulled the whole thing at once, should I? That was a mistake. I should have slowly peeled it. What are the odds I'm going to do this without bubbles now? Pretty low. Ooh, the tape trick looks to be working. I can even see where that line is. That's awesome. And then the other question is the headlights. So I've seen images online where some people black out the headlights, some people don't black out the headlights. So I guess it's just up to you. I'm going to take this little small wrench just for its small rounded edges here. Use it to poke in here on some of these creases. Right in on the edge of that tape, hopefully. Oh, I missed just a little bit. I swear. Well, it's mostly a straight line. I am definitely not the best at this kind of stuff. I'm going to cut it just past where it's been folded down. Hoping to make sure that it covers the whole hood, as that hood kind of rounds down near that windshield. Now these headlights do need to open and close, so no matter what, whether I black out the headlights or not, they still need to be cut. So I'm going to come in this direction, hoping that I have laid it over enough. And oh yeah, look at that, that worked great. Black headlights or no, I think I'm going to go with black, and I can always peel it off later if I decide to change my mind. I'm going to try to feel here for where the edge of that headlight is, and no, it's like impossible. It's like smooth, completely smooth. I peel it right there to give myself a line to cut on, and then use that to cut across. And am I good enough? Haha, we have covered the white. But look at that, we've completely transformed it, and it took like no time whatsoever. Look at that. It does come with these stickers as well, but these were already on the Kyosho, but we already have them. We have some more of them here as well. But one other thing I kind of looked at was, I don't know if I really wanted to say Sprinter 3-door as the license plate, or instead I have these initial D. So I can't just obviously take this off and place it over there because it's a clear sticker. I would see all the white through it. So I'm going to attempt to see if I can peel this off. And if we can peel this off, then I'm going to put that initial D on there. Ah! It worked. It worked. I was able to get in underneath the edge with a tool, and then that whole bumper, that whole license plate sticker just pulled right off, and then we can put that one in its place. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I'm really happy with this very simple first modification. Literally haven't done anything else to the car. This is the first thing that I've done to it. So if you have any questions about what I did, please leave them down in the comments. I will also have a link to the Etsy account of RC Cut and Paste Graphics where you can get this sticker set up yourself. And if you happen to buy it from him, please tell him that you saw the video here and that you appreciate everything he does. He's done a lot of really cool stuff for me. He's even the one that creates the special Roadside RC livery set itself. So if you want one of those instead, he's the one that has them. So thank you for watching this. If you're curious about anything else, I'm building out a whole playlist with this Fazer D2. That should be popping up over here to your right. And I hope to see you in one of those videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.